Welcome back to another episode of Look What Jess Found. Today is episode 416. And sometimes before I do a penny roll hunt, I kind of meditate for, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure how long I meditate for. But I'll sit kind of with the penny roll and the camera in front of me. And I'll just... Well, it's interesting because I'm kind of trying to think at the same time about what I want to talk about during the show, if I have anything that's interesting. And I'll also not be thinking at the same time. So I'll just sit and kind of meditate. And at times, I'll think about what I want to think about. And at other times, I'll just be relaxing. So it's pretty cool. I think that either as you get older, if you were not taught as a young person, you will find ways almost naturally just to you'll find things that are calming to you and relaxing to you, and you'll gravitate towards those things. Penny roll hunting is one of those things for me. It's kind of calming. It's relaxing. I get to talk about random stuff like cleaning out the cobwebs, kind of, And one of the things that I was thinking about, we got a 60D for our first coin. Is that something else? Our very first coin is a 60D. The 1960s have the all those variations, small and large date, and small and large date for the Denvers also. Denvers and Philadelphia's both have the small and large date. So the next question is, which one is this? And I'm not sure. They're both worth about the same. Like, there's not one that has more value than the other. I think that's one of the reasons why I probably haven't taken too much interest in learning the difference between them. But I do hold on to them. Like when I say hold on to them, I don't mean I separate them from the rest of my copper. I put them in their own tubes, and I just put 60 SMLD and then 60D SMLD, and that's how I separate them. So one of the things that I was thinking about was something that one of my members said to me in a comment the other day. Otis said, which I know that depending on the device you're using to watch videos, what you see and the features is different. And I know that just by going from phone to computer myself, certain features are not available. The image might be cropped a little different, and the experience might be different than how it was looking for me originally through the computer, because I do all my editing and everything on the computer. Ridge ring on the reverse. No double ear. And what Otis said was that um, something about, I guess I should just look up the quote, the comment, but something about not through the phone, not being aware of um, what episode it is, right? So one of the things that I talk about is, is keeping up with the channel. And, if this is episode 416, and I'm talking about something from 415, you might want to watch episode 415 so that, you know what I'm talking about. And you get to see things in kind of a sequential type of order. And he said that through the phone, um, something about it's difficult, or you can't see previous episodes, or um, anyway. And I did notice that it is challenging through the phone to you get. It appears as if you get less features um, to help navigate a channel. Funny thing is, you get other features like on the YouTube Studio. You get you get specific features on that you don't get with a PC. Specifically, you cannot edit thumbnails on the PC. I've never heard of something so stupid in my life. And you cannot edit thumbnails on shorts. Excuse me. You cannot edit short thumbnails on a PC, and that is um, doesn't make any sense, because just do it, man. You got such a big platform and you don't offer a way to do it on PC. It just doesn't. It's like it's one of those things that just sounds like pure laziness. To be honest with you, I can't think of any or that they do not want people on the P. That doesn't make any, like, they really want to drive people towards the phone. Um, they want to be a more progressive and hip kind of tool that doesn't want to be associated with a PC. So they don't want people to get used to doing it. I'm just saying it, and I'm thinking that that's probably the reason. Um, and it's dumb, right? Because you can offer it on both, and people will gravitate towards what is more comfortable for them. But right now, like, I don't know, man. It's just really stupid, to be honest with you. But it's just the way it is. There is no. I could show it to you too. It's the most dumb thing I've ever seen. So you go to content, you go to shorts, you go to edit, or you go to details, then you go to, oh no, right, yeah, I think it's in details. Yeah, I'll show you what it says. Thumbnail. You can change the thumbnail on the YouTube mobile app. That's it. There's no. That's why I have 4,000 short videos, and they all have some random picture to it. It's because of that, and it's dumb. All right, here we go. It's flat over here. The collar, and it's also misaligned, dyed a little bit. You see how flat the rim is there? Deteriorated collar. I mean, even if the collar's damaged, a damaged collar is a deteriorated collar, right? Because its deterioration and damage is, I think, kind of similar. Oh, even the reverse has the little thing on the top. All right, that's pretty cool, right? I mean, you could correct me if you think I'm wrong in the comments, but if something's deteriorated. Hmm. Well, I guess deterioration could have different things because erosion, right? Like a mountain gets eroded and it gets, but I think damage is, when you think of damage, you're thinking more of something that's well, it can get damaged over a long period of time. I don't know. These are the weird things that I think about when I think about language and using words to convey an idea. Oh, what a beautiful reverse. I wonder if, I think this is zinc. But look at the reverse. Look how nice it looks. Almost like a special strike or something. Copper feels like copper. So, and the same thing with the not the thumbnail, the 2005 has what's that called, a satin strike or a satin finish. Let me clean this a little bit. This is very dirty. See if I can get some of that dirt off to see if it looks more satiny or not. Looks satin to me. I have the what's that called? I keep it, the graded satin coin, which is a 2005, even though it's not mentioned on Wikipedia. I wonder if you just have to find them. Did we find another 2000? I'm going to pause the video. I want to see if we found another 2005. Here's a 2000. No white AM. I'm going to pause the video for a second. I can't believe it. I said I thought we saw a 2005, and I'm looking through the zinc. It was the first penny was a 2005, 13 and a half minutes ago, and I actually remembered it. And I could tell automatically by looking at the surface that this surface is different than the one I found. You see how um, how flat the finish is. It's flat. It's a little even dull. And now we'll go to the one I found just now, and it has a you know what? This one needs to be clean. That dirt on it's really. How about the other side? Maybe the other side's a little cleaner. Boy, Butterfingers. And it's also pinker. I'll keep them together because I find that to be interesting. I'm keeping my. Well, now that I've identified. All right, let me pause the video. Let me just get the satin coin. So this is a 2005 satin finish. I'm going to show you the non-satin one here. What I think is the non-satin one. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Just to see the difference between the two. I guess I can keep it there. It doesn't really matter. And let's look at the other one that we found. Also 2005. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. This is really something else. I mean, yeah, let's look at all three of them together. How about the light? Will that help or hurt? Or it hurt. It helps. Oh yeah. Now the one that I said looked different does not look like a satin with the light on. Does not look. You could see the reflection is different. How cool is that? Anyway, I'll put this to the side. It's a very interesting topic, or the satin finishes, and you could really see the difference. Um, and if you find one, it's worth an extra buck or two. You know what I'm saying? And it broadens your repertoire. I'm going to pause this video right now. I'm going to go get myself a cup of coffee. I try to put it off for as long as I can. You know what? Let's just do two parts. It's I don't mind. I don't mind doing it. We got a lot of copper left, and and it breaks up the maybe it breaks up the monotony a little bit of the video. So I'll be right back, part two, with a cup of coffee.